Our play is The Battle of the Quips by A.W. Gilchrest. Our cast is Bernard, an upper-class gentleman. Reginald, Bernard's butler, and Baron Von Munchhausen, a crazy, duel-challenging baron. The scene, Renaissance-era home study. Time, sometime during the 17th century. At Rise, a study located in a well-to-do mansion, complete with a desk, chair, and papers scattered over the desk. Enter Bernard. He is wearing a bathrobe and starts pacing back and forth, muttering to himself nervously. Enter Reginald.
Sir, Madam would like to know when you should expect to go to dinner. Sir?
Yes, what is it?
Madam would like to know when you'll be ready to leave for dinner.
I don't think I shall be joining her tonight. Way too much on my mind.
You should at least eat something, sir. You don't look well.
I'm not.
Whatever is the matter, sir?
Never you mind.
Am I not your most trusted butler and servant? Your joys are my joys, and pains my pains.
And am I not your master? Is my business not my own? What would you know of the goings-on of the upper class and fine living?
Ooh. Indeed, sir. My apologies.
I have been challenged to a duel. I don't even know how I got into this situation.
What happened?
I was out with Thompson and Aylesbury, enjoying a few drinks at the tavern, when out of nowhere, Baron Von Munchhausen slapped me.
Slapped you?
With his glove!
Need your help, Reginald. Me? How can I help? I'm only your butler. What do I know of duels?
I don't know what else to do. I have been challenged to a battle of the quips.
A battle of the quips? How very odd.
Yes, indeed.
Why ever would he challenge you? You are a fine, upstanding citizen. Whatever could you have done to deserve such unwarranted hatred?
I wish I knew.
I have heard this Baron Von Munchhausen is quite an interesting person.
Ha! That's putting it nicely. The man is off. Strange, eccentric, crazy. All better words than interesting. He's not right, I tell you. I have no idea how one exactly has a battle of the quips.
I have heard of some odd duels, but this has to be the oddest.
Yes, but this sort of thing is rather common for the Baron.
Oh, really?
The Baron's so-called duels are the talk of the town. Men often leave with their dignity, but leave with their lives, but at the expense of their dignity.
Enlighten me, please, sir.
I heard once he challenged a man to a balloon duel.
A balloon duel?
Yes. He had them fly in great big balloons and shoot at each other. The other man's balloon was hit halfway through the duel, broke his neck on the way down. His family was so shamed they had to move to a different town.
Oh, my.
And don't get me started on his duel of checkers.
So, how exactly does one have a battle of the quips?
I would assume it shall involve words of the degrading type.
Only the wittiest and cunning shall survive?
For a German, too much.
I see.
Wit and cunning have never really been my strong suit, nor is my humor dry.
For an Englishman, you are lacking, and you are rather wet in the humor department.
Which is why I need your help.
I shall assist you in any way that I can.
I must practice if there is any hope of me standing a chance.
Yes, sir. Give me your best insult.
You smell funny. And you dress terribly.
At least the start.
I told you I'm no good.
You just need to focus. Take everything you know about your opponent, most importantly his appearance, and choose your words from that.
If you think it's so easy, why don't you show me how it's done?
That's a very nice outfit you have there. Did you dress yourself today, or did Mother help you? Speaking of your mother, Was she and your father related? I can only assume so because of the sorry excuse for a human being that stands before me. I would be tempted to call you stupid, but that would be an insult to stupid people. You are the most vile, ankle-biting man that has ever walked the face of this earth.
Ankle-biting?
Women and children will scream in sheer terror at the sight of you. A man who can barely string together a sentence to save his life.
That is enough, Reginald. Your words cut deep, Reginald.
Terribly sorry, sir. I believe I may have gotten a bit carried away. Please, sir, I didn't mean anything by it.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
I rather like that one.
Have I been of any help to you, sir?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Glad I could help.
Well, yes, you have been a little help. God, who am I kidding? I can't do this. Look at me. I can barely speak, and I have less dignity than when I first started.
I was only trying to help.
Out of nowhere, Baron Von Munchhausen crashes into the room, looking crazed and drunk.
Ha ha! Look what we have here!
What are you doing here? In my home!
I was going to wait till tomorrow, but after a few drinks, I decided, why delay the inevitable? Are you ready for me to strip you of every piece of dignity that you have?
But if I must...
Ha ha! You must!
Before we begin, I have a question. Why such an odd duel?
I wondered why you did not ask that when I first challenged you. It is simple. Any man can end a life. It takes a very interesting man to win a duel otherwise.
An old-fashioned duel. The stuff made of legend. Once a way to settle our differences in a civilized way. Guns or swords. Why must we use words? So barbaric.
Turns to Reginald.
If you don't mind.
Reginald tosses a sword up to Bernard.
What I wouldn't give for a fair chance, I would gladly run you through. There would be nothing left of you.
Swinging it madly about, Bernard accidentally lets it go, and it in mid-swing, and it lands across the room.
Very good, sir.
I have always been a better shot than a swordsman anyway. A weapon for a modern man.
Of course you are, sir.
Oh, that it might be, but I am not a modern man. I am an interesting man.
Yes, I can see that.
I do not have all night. Let us begin.
I believe in you, sir.
Don't worry. It will all be over soon. You stand no chance. I can see fear in your eyes. So you may go first.
Fuck off.
No, sir. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Is that the best you can do? My turn. Where should I start? Nice pajamas you have there. Is this dew cutting into your sleepy time? I wouldn't want you to get in trouble with your mommy.
You are a terrible human being. And you smell funny.
And what is with this house? I thought you were a man of taste and class. Huh. The lord of this house can't be the man who stands here before me now. He would have to be the king of the peasants, the uncultured, the classless. Or speechless? This has to be a record for me. Shame on you. Shall I continue? What haven't I commented on? Your ugly hag of a wife?
You leave her out of this. I never agreed to that.
Wives are fair game, ripe for the picking. Not that I would want to pick yours.
That's it!
Bernard picks up the pistol.
Can't handle it? Now put that pistol down before you do something stupid, you honorless pig.
I am not a pig, and neither is my wife. Now pick up your pistol. I say we change the rules of this duel. I want to end your life. I will not stand for such slander.
You have already lost. Save whatever amount of dignity you still have. Flee to your terribly ugly wife for comfort.
Sir, maybe you should think about this.
No. My honor nor my wife's will be tainted by the likes of him.
You wouldn't dare shoot a man in the back.
Bernard shoots the bear and falls to the ground. Bernard lazily sighs and turns to Reginald.
You heard me say the rules have changed, right?
Yes, sir, I do believe I did.
Yes, it isn't my fault. He was too busy slandering to pay attention. It's his problem.
Always, sir.
Well, glad that's over with. I think I shall be joining my wonderful wife for dinner after all.
Very good, sir.
I told you, Reginald, words so barbaric.
The end.
Go get him.